I never thought my life would take such a painful turn. It all started when my boyfriend, Ethan, abruptly ended our relationship. The news hit me like a tidal wave, shattering the world I had carefully built around us. Little did I know that this heartbreak would lead me down a path I never anticipated. In the days that followed, I found myself lost in a whirlwind of emotions. Confusion, anger, and sadness consumed me. I replayed our memories in my mind, desperately searching for answers, and that's when I noticed the signs. Ethan had been spending more and more time with his lab partner, Maya. It felt like betrayal, and the resentment within me began to grow. Driven by hurt and a desire for revenge, I turned to social media. I wanted Ethan and Maya to feel the pain I was experiencing. I posted cryptic messages, shared their pictures with spiteful captions, and indulged in the temporary satisfaction of watching their relationship crumble under the weight of my anger. But as the days turned into weeks, I started to realize that my actions were only deepening my own wounds. Instead of finding solace, I had become consumed by bitterness and negativity. My friends began distancing themselves from me, worried about my well-being. They tried to intervene, to show me a better way, but I was too blinded by my desire for vengeance to listen. In my quest for revenge, I had lost sight of myself. I was no longer the girl full of life and dreams, I had become a shell of my former self, drowning in resentment. It was in my darkest moment, when I hit rock bottom, that I finally saw the truth staring back at me. I realized that my actions were not bringing me the healing I so desperately sought. They were only fueling the fire of my pain, suffocating any chance of moving forward. I had to make a choice, continue down this destructive path or find a way to heal. With a heavy heart, I reached out to my closest friend, Sarah. She had been by my side through thick and thin, and I knew I could trust her. Through tear-filled conversations, she gently reminded me that revenge would never lead to true healing. Instead, she encouraged me to focus on self-care, to rediscover my passions, and to find forgiveness within myself. It was a daunting task, but I was willing to try anything to free myself from the chains of bitterness. I started by embracing activities that brought me joy, such as painting and writing. I poured my emotions onto the canvas and into my words, allowing them to serve as outlets for my pain. As days turned into weeks, I began to notice a gradual shift within me. The heaviness in my heart started to dissipate, making room for forgiveness and understanding. I realized that holding on to resentment was like drinking poison and expecting the other person to suffer. I had to let go to find true healing. One day, as I stood in front of the mirror, I saw a reflection of a stronger, wiser version of myself. The scars from my heartbreak were still there, but they no longer defined me. I had embraced the power of forgiveness, not just for Ethan and Maya, but for myself as well. I reached out to Ethan and Maya, not to seek revenge, but to offer my forgiveness. It was a gesture of liberation, a way to release myself from the shackles of the past. The conversations were difficult, filled with tears and vulnerability, but they were necessary for my healing. In the end, my journey from heartbreak to healing taught me an invaluable lesson. Revenge may offer temporary satisfaction, but it can never bring true peace. Healing comes from within, through forgiveness and letting go. It takes strength to choose forgiveness, but it is the only way to reclaim our happiness and find solace in our own hearts. So, dear listener, I share my story with you as a testament to the transformative power of forgiveness. May you find the courage to let go of resentment, embrace healing, and discover the beauty that awaits on the other side.